Hey there, hello. It's me, Embikiss, and today I'm back with a new episode of Minecraft with Embi. I'm new to this kind of format, so bear with me, but in this episode we are going to work on Paladin Abbey, aka my villager trading hall. Let's have a look what we already have and what we're going to do today. So as you can see, I have the librarians here in front with their enchantments on the sign so I can see everything. And then further here in the back are some toolsmiths, an armor smith, and two of my fletchers. I've healed most of these villagers. I don't think I've healed the armor smith. No. Toolsmiths? Yes. Okay, so things I want to do before the update, because the update is going to change how the villagers, the librarians work. So we're going to try and get the rest of all the villagers done, starting with all of the librarians in the front here, and then we'll slowly work towards here, the other area here. This is going to be for the stonemasons. I'm sorry for the loud noises. But yeah, the stonemasons will be here so we can get every terracotta and every like the pretty ones. The glazed terracotta, yeah, that's it. So let's get started with getting some villagers in. And oh yeah, another thing is that I don't want to just get the villagers, I also want to get every chest above their head full with all of the enchantments books. And then with that being done, I also want to get my massive tool list done, and that means I want to have a full chest of good access, a full chest of the silk touch, a full chest of fortune pickaxes. Might even want to go for 2 silk touch, because when we have big nether dig to do, maybe I don't want to have to go back and forth as much. Yeah, so we have a lot of books to collect and we have a lot of XP to collect. Also need a lot of emeralds. I'll probably get the bookshelves and sell them again, or yeah, sell them again for the books, so we get twice as many emeralds. And yeah, let's get started. As you can see, I have my protection, fortune, looting, mending with power, and all of these rest, but I still need a lot of other villagers before I have all of the traits I want to have. So I need to start filling this up. I usually do this with a minecart. Here you can see I have the rails coming in, and yeah, let's grab one. So to get the villagers on the spot, I always use the minecart rails. So I have to put the minecart rails to go in there, and then we have that. So now I already grabbed some lecterns and we can go and grab a villager. And now we're going to grab the villager from my villager breeder. I have it out here. I just have to push the button on the dispenser and there goes my villager. So let's run after it and see if it gets into the room. Yep, it's in there, and then I'm going to break the minecart so it will be stuck there. Yes. So now I break the minecart rails and it's time for the juggling. Let's grab the lecterns and
it's time. This is going to take a while. After a few minutes of juggling, we finally have our first enchantment. It's Blast Protection 4. It's very expensive, but we'll see if we can get that down in the future with zombifying, etc. And yeah, since this already took a few minutes, let's see how long the rest will take, because yeah, I'm a little scared of how long it will take me actually.
And finally we did it! We got the last book we needed, the Punch 2. Was the last librarian we needed for all of the enchantments that I currently want. So next up is getting a zombie in, turn the ones that don't need healing in zombified, heal them up and get their traits down. Let's see how long that takes. Okay, so how I get the zombie in is just poking a hole in the side. Oh, that's the wrong one. Poking a hole in the side and lure a zombie in. Why am I like this? So let's look for one. Of course, now I'm filming, there's none to be found. The usual. That's creepers, we don't need those. Go away, creeper, go away. I'll get back when I get one. So I found myself a zombie, finally. It's on his way. I see there are more on their way. So basically I'll just lock it in here. I give it something to hold on to. And me myself can go through and the zombie can fit because of the little trapdoor there. Let's lure him this way. Maybe he won't pick it up. Maybe something else. What do you want? You want that? Why don't you want it? You want that? You don't want anything, I think. Zombie, you drunk. The zombie is back there, and now we have to make some of the potions to get the weakness potion so we can cure the zombified villagers when we make them. So let's see. We need our brewing stand, glass bottles we will fill with water, some mushroom, spider eye, and sugar so we can get the fermented spider eyes, and we already have the golden apples from the last time I cured some zombified villagers. Let's put it down. Oh, and we also need some blaze powder. Let's put it in. So, some water bottles. We can craft in our inventory the fermented spider eye. We put that inside. Oh, whoopsie. We also need some gunpowder to make it a splash potion, so we can splash it onto the villagers. We can do like 2 villagers at the same time with 1 splash potion because of the range of the splash. Here we put in the gunpowder, and whilst they have the weakness thing, we can put a golden apple on them to cure them. They finally turned into zombie villagers. I will close the gate behind them so the zombie behind there doesn't see them anymore. And we'll throw a potion of weakness on them and cure them with an apple. And I will do that until the traits are locked, or well, not locked, until they are just 1 emerald each. It also took me like 4 hours to get the 10 new enchantments we still needed. So I developed a cold overnight, so not sure why that is. But yeah. Here we go. Now let's wait until they healed and then we'll do another round of zombification. In the meantime, I'm just trading the other villagers that already had the 1 emerald prices to get new, like the axes and etc. Well, I finished zombifying and healing all of the librarians for now, and I've unlocked all of the traits. I know this one can be healed 1 times more, so the name tag will also be 1, but I'm not too worried about that. I can always do that before the update comes. I mean, there isn't even a timeline for when the update comes, so I think I'm good for now. I am making my pickaxes in the meantime whilst I trade with them. So I already have the 1 full chest of silk pickaxes because I have 1 in my inventory. Might want to make a 0 set so the chest is always full and 1 on my hotbar. But for the axes that won't be a thing because sometimes I don't use an axe. So might not do a 0 of that. Hey, hello there. Yeah, it's been a while. For you guys, it's been a second, but for me, since recording those last few clips, I got the flu. I was all stuffy, and yeah, I decided to just grind out all of the traits I wanted to make with the librarians and get all the tools ready, whilst I was not able to record anything else. And yeah, let me show you. So I made an absolute mess, but okay. Here I have all of the chests that I wanted to make. So silk touch pickaxes, a double chest full of working picks. I don't know, I always number them. I'm weird like that. Some fortune 3 pickaxes, some swords and bows. I chose to go with the infinity bows because I like it when I just have to worry about one arrow in my inventory. And usually for when I do nether digs or something, I like the infinity bow better for ghast, etc. Then I was going to do overall the nether armor, but I decided just to go with the absolute minimum for armor. And I always use a golden helmet because I don't want to forget to wear my golden helmet when I'm inside of the nether. So I decided to go with a golden helmet with all of the armors. Then we have some pickaxes. I chose to do like 9 fortune ones and 18 silk touch because sometimes you need that fortune. Silk touch shovels. I actually need to do like 1 fortune shovel because for when you need snowballs, etc. I want 1 of those. And I made a full chest of silk touch hose. I could have done some fortune as well, but I was like, I have the access with fortune, so I don't really need the silk touch hole. So yeah, I fixed all those up, and other than that, oh, I decided to get my storage ready for when the trades won't be as cheap. I don't know what they're going to do with the villagers, so if the villagers reset themselves as well. But in case of that, I already made a backup. So here we have my storage for all the books. So few of the books I have a lot of storage because it goes on multiple items, so I wanted a bit more. So like the mending, I have it all full of mending books. And some fortune. Infinity because the infinity bows won't mend because you can't put both of those on the same bow. And then yeah, silk touch, efficiency and breaking, stuff like that. The rest is all just 1 double chest, 2 hoppers and a chest underneath with the villagers. So still enough, but not as much. So yeah, since I've been grinding that out, I think I'm done with this episode. Yeah. One thing is for sure, I want to have shulker boxes. Yeah, I want to get some shulker boxes because doing all of this making of the enchantments on putting the enchantments on the because putting all of the enchantments on the tools and etc. I was walking back and forth and all of the inventory I had was my ender chest and my own inventory, so I did bit by bit because if you see the swords, they have 5 enchantments. I always did mending here because the first enchantment is relatively low in levels. And yeah, so it took a while, a good while, to go back and forth between the mob farm and here. But now I got all of them and hopefully I won't be making them ever again in this room. I need to netherite everything, but that's a story for a future Embi. Okay, well, I guess I see you all in the next episode. Maybe we'll do some prep and go kill the dragon. Maybe do some other things to get shulkers. Yes. Well, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.